Where am I? Oh yeah, making a video. Oh boy. Hey guys, in this video I'm going to talk about the franchises and IP that Nintendo has just forgotten about for some reason. These are games that haven't seen the light of day in forever. Do you smell that? Yeah, not that. Something else. It's money, and that's what Nintendo would be rolling in if they brought back these franchises. I don't know why they do. So in this video, I'm going to make a list of no, it's 7 games. I know, it's not going to be 5 games or 10 games. Well, it's my channel, so I can break the rules if I want. So in this video, it's going to be a list of 7 franchises that I think Nintendo should bring back from beyond the grave. There's not much more to say than grab your favorite snack, yum 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 yum, sit back, relax, and here we go! So guys, I'm getting dangerously close to 1,500 subscribers, so if you wouldn't mind hitting that sub button, it would mean a lot to me. 1,500 is a pretty big milestone. Anyway, let's get right into this video. And the biggest, I think most obvious franchise that's been dead and buried and needs to come back is FZero. This franchise started off on the Super Nintendo in 1990. I mean, that was a long-ass time ago. And there's been a bunch of games since then, a few on the Game Boy Advance, and even one on the GameCube, FZero GX in 2003. I mean, that game was hard as nails, so I don't know how many people got very far in that game, but it was super, super fun. Besides for Mario Kart, Nintendo doesn't have that many racing games, especially like hardcore racing games. So FZero would definitely fit that niche and fit in that catalog for Nintendo. It is kind of ironic that Captain Falcon is kind of bigger than FZero now, since his popularity since being included into Smash probably kept the whole franchise of FZero alive. I'm holding out hope that we might see another game down the line. Might not be soon, or it might be tomorrow, who knows? Nintendo is all over the place, and with a franchise like this, dare I say even iconic, it wouldn't surprise me if they bring it back. Maybe with some sort of twist or some new mechanics that make it very, very different. But how fun would that be? A new FZero game with even a storyline, or more storylines than the last one, and just something really, really fun. Come on, Nintendo, bring me back FZero, please. Next up, I want to talk about Earthbound. This is a game that came out in 1995, and it's a beautiful RPG that is so unique and so different from all the other games in the, role-playing genre. I mean, there have been a few in this lineage, and Mother 3 is probably the one that gets the most talked about, because people have been praying and keeping their fingers crossed that they're going to actually bring it over to the United States, and they're going to have it turned into English. They're going to have it localized to English, but there's been no movement on that except a few years ago when Reggie actually wore a pin with himself, but it was like an Earthbound shape of him, so it's kind of teasing something that never happened. I personally have never played Mother 3, but is that a dinosaur? Is that a T-Rex with a robot? What? Alright, I need this game localized right now so I could play this. Do I think there's going to be another one, like Earthbound 4? Maybe, sure. I would just love some more Earthbound or Mother content on the Nintendo Switch, so make it happen, Nintendo. Kid Icarus has been around for just as long as the Nintendo. I mean, it came out in 1987, so that's freaking old. Almost as old as me, but not quite. I'm older, unfortunately, but still very old. I couldn't believe when they came out with the sequel to it, Kid Icarus Uprising, on the 3DS in 2012. That game is super fun, so I think we were ready for a sequel. These games are just so much fun, and considering how different Kid Icarus to Kid Icarus Uprising are, I think if they do make a third game, they could totally make it so different. They could do whatever they want. In my mind, if they made a new game, it would be very similar to Immortals Phoenix Rising, but Immortals Phoenix Rising is kinda Kid Icarus anyway, so maybe it is the sequel we've been waiting for. I don't know, my head is confused. All I know is that the original Kid Icarus is so fun. It's just one of these games that I had as a child, so I have a lot of nostalgia. Granted, Kid Icarus Rising is also fun, but the controls are a freaking mess. I hope they make a third game, but this one I'm really on the fence about, so I'm not sure. Nintendo was trying a lot of new stuff on the GameCube, so when they came out with Chibi Robo, I was like, hey, this might be perfect. And actually, it was a lot of fun. It was creative, new types of mechanics, a brand new mascot, just all brand new creative stuff. I was really excited. And that was in 2005, and we had to wait a whole decade to Chibi Robo Part 2 Ziplash. And that game was something. It was not that fun at all. And when I was doing research on this video, I couldn't believe that game came out in 2015. If you would ask me on the street, I'd say, yeah, it probably came out in like 2010 because it feels like forever ago. But it was only 6 years ago. It's so weird. Anyway, the 3DS game was not good, but the original was awesome. I actually do think if they found a quiet month and released a brand new open world-ish Chibi Robo game and it looked really great, I think it would sell bonkers. People are always looking for something new, fresh, and Chibi Robo has just enough nostalgia for people to want to play a new game. Anyway, I think there's a lot of opportunity for them to be creative and think of brand new things for this game. So please, Nintendo, I know I've been saying this a lot, but give us a brand new Chibi Robo. And also, what a cool name is that? Chibi, Chibi, Chibi. Just love it. This next game is Golden Sun. And I don't know anything about this game, but people love it. So I'm just going to play some video and I'm going to read from Wikipedia. Golden Sun is a series of fantasy role-playing video games developed by Camelot Software. Golden Sun follows a group of magically attuned teens who are in charge of saving the world. Players navigate these characters through the game's fictional world by defeating enemies, solving puzzles, and completing assigned missions to complete a preordained storyline. That's pretty cool. Give us a new one, please. I know everybody wants that. I mean, I personally don't, but everybody else does. Punch-Out might be one of the most iconic games that, ever came out on Nintendo. I mean, there was one on the NES, on the Super Nintendo, and the Wii. And apparently there's 2 others, but I don't really know about those. Anyway, it's time for a brand new Punch-Out game. And with the popularity of Ring Fit Adventure and other fitness games, why not put your Joy-Cons in your hands and make some sort of video game, boxing, fitness game that people could lose weight, play a fun game, and just have fun with it. There's a great opportunity. I know like the jump rope game was really popular. People love Beat Saber, whatever it's called. So there's a good opportunity to make a great boxing game, and you put Punch-Out involved and it'll just do even better. And I know that our good old friend Mike Tyson has been rehabbing his image, so throw him on the cover. Mike Tyson Punch-Out for the Nintendo Switch. Ching, 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 ching. This last game is certainly not the least, and that's a brand new Wario Land game. I love Wario. He's one of these funny characters whose breath stinks, he's money hungry, he's an anti-hero of sorts, but he's been around for Nintendo for like the last 20 freaking years. Wario Land Shake It was surprisingly a really fun game. It has that hand-drawn art style that just beautiful on my ears, and even fun gameplay mechanics. It came way back in 2008, so we're time for a new game. They can do anything they want. Since it's a side character, they could really get creative with it. Whatever they do, just don't do anything like, nope. We don't talk about Virtual Boy on this channel. Not at all. Never. But there's so much opportunity. It's funny to think that Wario started off as like an enemy of Mario and then just got his own games. It's crazy. So it's been a while. It's been too long. So let's get some brand new Wario Land games. And when we're on the subject, how about WarioWare? I think there was a new WarioWare on the 3DS like a few years ago, but people love those games, and they're the perfect like pick up and play a few little pickup games, little games, and put it down. I want a new WarioWare, and if you put maybe 100 or 150 little games, you could sell that for a full price. Just imagine how much fun that would be to play online with your friends, and they can make it very memeable, and they can make it very social media friendly, and people will be posting their games and their videos online. That game could be a freaking hit, especially on like a down month or in between 2 huge games. So give us a new Wario Land game or a new WarioWare game. Basically, I'm just saying, give us Wario. Maybe 2022 could be the year of Wario. Guys, Nintendo is a weird company. Sometimes a franchise will be doing pretty good, and then all of a sudden it'll disappear. And then all of a sudden it'll come back after 20 years, just like new Pokemon Snap. So Nintendo, just because you haven't seen a franchise in a long time, doesn't mean it's dead and gone forever. You just never know with them. They are the kings of coming out of left field with something random. So I'm hoping that a few of these games from my list come back. You never freaking know. But my question for you is, are any of the games on this list games that you think Nintendo should bring back? Do you have a game that's been dead and buried for a long time that you think Nintendo should bring back? Let me know right down in the comment section down below. Guys, I also have a giveaway going on right now for one physical copy of the new Mario Golf game. All the information is right here. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. Here's a list of all my Patreons. Thank you so much. Craig, again, thank you for becoming my newest Patreon. And again, guys, thank you for watching this video. Just you clicking on it means the world. If you click the bell, that means the world even more, because that means you'll get my next video right when it gets posted. Guys, I am Turbo Jesse. I'll see you on the flip side.